Hey, welcome back to another Albion Online's video. My name is DarioCastleBlack and Leon Castleblack character, but that doesn't matter. Today we are going to talk about the new weapons that Albion just launched in test server, which are Elder Forgebark stuff, which is the natural stuff, the new crystal weapon, and you know what I mean. The natural one, okay? The Elder's Flamewalker stuff, which is the fire but in crystal weapon, and the Elder Arclight blasters, which is the X-bow, right? The crossbow. So, but in crystal. So we are going to discuss about these weapons and if they are going to be in meta in arenas, because that is the content that I usually do in Albion. So if you're interested in that, so please subscribe and like this video, okay? So without further ado, let's continue with the video. Let's talk about first the Forgebark stuff with the celestial sensor, okay? So this is super broken. First of all, we need to read the E ability, okay? Dual nature is called. So we have three things here: the healing, the crown control, and the buff. It's read like gather ambient magic affecting up to 10 targets in a 7 radius around you for 8 minutes while the ability is active. Recasting invokes the opposing ability. 45 grants a 2234 damage shield for 1.5 seconds. Restore 107 health to ally every 0.85 seconds. Increases your healing cost by 15%, which is insane. Now we have the another ability, which is like a buff and also CC ability, right? So increase the damage, our allies damage, by 15% and root the enemies for 4.94 seconds, okay? The enemies cannot be rooted by you again, okay? So with that said, I already tasted in another video. I already made it in Spanish, of course, but the thing is that this weapon will be for sure, it will be on meta in crystal arenas. So the Forgebark staff has the same amount of healing than the light staff, but it's going to give you the shield, also a healing cast by 50%, and also you will be able to root your enemies and increase the damage of your allies. With that said, this weapon is already broken. Look how much I can heal with this. So it is going to be like 2034 in total. So if we have a test with the light stuff, we are going to have a big difference in healing, because the light stuff is going to give you less healing. Look, okay, and it is going to be like 1800. So it's a huge difference in healing overall if we are wearing or we are using the celestial sensor. I know that celestial sensor is not commonly used in crystal arena, but if you use it, you will cast a lot of healing, and it is going to be in a competitive. This is going to be in super meta and competitive ranks, okay? So it's good, it's super good. Okay, let's talk about the Flamewalker stuff. I already have a test with it, and I will say that this fire stuff is good, but not as his brother, which is the normal fire stuff, right? The one hand fire stuff. Okay, the thing is that we need to cast well, I will read it, okay? So we have three things: damage, buff, and mobility. Transform into fireball, becoming immune to all effects of you, fly up to 14 meters towards the target position, deal 1242 to all enemies in 5 m radius of impact, deal 391 over 2 seconds to all enemies to your path through. Hitting an enemy player with the impact will reduce this ability cooldown by, and it's not that the game does not specify the amount, right? Or the other thing that is going to, you know what I mean. So the thing is that this ability is tricky because you must hit the targets with the two abilities, with the dash and also with the impact, in order for you to do damage. Because if you are going just to use the dash to do damage, it is not going to be as useful as is going to be with the impact. So you will see that now, you will see it. It is going to be just 297 damage here and 1243. So it's going to be kind of tricky. And if we compare to one hand fire staff, we are going to discover a big difference with this compared with the crystal one. So it was 1200 something, okay? But with this, it's going to be 1400. So it's going to be like 200 more damage with one fire staff. So I don't think that the crystal one will be in meta. I think it is going to be good to use it next to the elder fire staff, one hand fire staff of the whole life, right? The common one. But yeah, I mean, it is beautiful. I don't misunderstand me. It's beautiful. I love it. I think that it is going to be meta in Mist. So let's talk about the Elder Arclight Blaster. If you already played Marvel Rivals, this X-bow is going to bring you a memory, right, of Star-Lord in Marvel Rivals, because the E is beautiful. This X-bow, this crossbow is beautiful. Oh man, I really love it. The thing is that with this, you will have a area damage, and it's going to do 1422 damage in total, which is super excellent. It's compared with the normal fire staff, and it's good. So we have three things: damage, buff, and mobility. Dash to the target position, unleashing a barrage of energy bolts in an 8 meters radius around you, deals 749 physical damage, gain 137 damage resistance while dashing, okay? Only when you dash, okay? The ability can be recast with within 5 seconds, up to 3 times, increasing its cooldown by 10 seconds per cast, okay? So it's super simple. Once you dash, you will increase your magical and armor resistance, and also is going to do damage at the same time. It is going to be super useful in Mist. I do see it in Crystal Arenas too, but it is going to be like a second option between Elder's Fire Staff, okay, next to the Fire Staff, normal Fire Staff. So with that said, I really love these weapons. I think that they are beautiful, and with X-bow or crossbow, I really feel satisfied, because the last bow, the bow that we already have, I don't know where the bows are. There we go. So Adept Sky Striker bow are this weapon is super bad, but I really feel super happy with Arclight blaster because in some way I really love the crossbows, and I think that they are super good. So recap, these are going to be top on mist. You will be able to dash and move. It is going to, you will have a lot of mobility, and with Elder Flamewalker stuff is going to be in mist too, because you will be able to dash too, and it's going to be you are going to be immune into all effects, which is super awesome. And crystal arenas and also like small medium content, the Elder Forgebark is going to be meta, I think. Well, that is all what I wanted to say about these. They are beautiful. I need you to remember that you don't have to buy it 8.3 in order for you to do damage in crystal arenas. You just need to buy it in tier 6, tier 8 maximum to have specs. But the most important thing in arenas, I think, it is going to be the spec that you have with each weapon. So try to invest some of your fame points in those weapons, and you are going to be super good in arenas, okay, with tier 6, tier 8. Well, without anything else to say, I hope you like this video. I hope you enjoy it. So if you like it, if you were informed, please subscribe to this channel, like this video, and share it, okay? Without anything else to say, I hope you have a beautiful day, and bye bye.